right, we're going. It's a rainy day here in Montana. So what better to do than to go exploring a new location in the rain? We are going to Virginia City. Now, is that in Montana or is that in Idaho?
Montana.
But we're getting ready to cross into Idaho.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you, but it's Montana. You asked me a question, I answered.
All right. And if we have time, we're going from Virginia City to...
Hold on, I'm looking it up because you didn't warn me ahead of time.
No, these are supposed to be all natural videos, life as it happens.
Every day's an adventure with you.
Good.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And Nevada City.
So we're going to Virginia City and Nevada City. Possibly Nevada City. So we're going to in Montana. So we're going to Virginia and Nevada in Montana. Makes no sense, but
not much we do does.
We'll see what there is to do.
So guess what? We are
in Idaho.
No, we're on a new road.
Oh, we're on a new road.
We haven't been on this road yet.
And yes, the windshield's still cracked.
Well, I've got to try to have it above that. But look, that's Henry's Lake over there, isn't it?
Yep.
But we haven't been on this road yet. We have some friends that whenever they go out riding around, they always try to find a new road to go on. And that just reminded me, and oh my goodness, the views on this road are beautiful. I like new roads.
Yep, new roads, new places. All right, we made it the hour's trip over to Virginia City. We went through Ennis. We went through Ennis, and we are at the information center. If you want to know more about Virginia City, hit pause on your video. If not,
agreed.
Keep watching. So I'm wondering if Virginia City and Nevada City are close by, because we are at the Virginia City Information Center, and there's a Nevada City fire truck here. Very cool. Very cool.
Hi there.
How are you? All right, so we stopped in the information center, and check out these cool gas pumps, by the way. And we're told that Virginia City and Nevada City are about a mile apart, and these two cities are, what did he say, Cindy, the oldest example of true Western towns from the 1865 to 1875. They've got shops in town that had the original merchandise on the shelving, and
yes,
that this is the last, or one of the last old Western towns that have not burned down.
And been rebuilt. These are on the original foundations, original buildings.
So let's go check it out. We're gonna go try to find lunch in an original old-timey saloon. The buildings are very cool. The sidewalks are wooden, just like they were in the 1800s. Beautiful stone buildings. I think we're gonna go in the Roost and have lunch. But this is really cool. Check out across the street the old bank. Check out this. This is called the Roost. It's absolutely beautiful.
It does.
There's the old town office. That's the Elks Lodge.
Where are your present cards? Where are your present cards?
The only thing you have to imagine is if the cars weren't here and horses were tied up.
Right, and this was like a gold rush town.
Right. And this had one of the largest deposits of gold in the whole West. And they said that it was a boom town, but the only bad part is, what do you say, the first year the town was in operation, they had 180 murders and they ended up having to hang 30 people.
Yeah, crazy to think about. But he also said that, you know, they originally made this town to have this wide of a roadway, that not many of the old Western towns had that, but because there was so much money in this town from the gold,
Yep.
that they were able to make this really wide.
And they really thought this was going to be like Philadelphia or Chicago.
Yeah, like a big city.
But it never happened.
But isn't it cool?
So this is on Main Street. It's called The Torch. It says you can reserve your wedding.
Would that not be awesome for a small wedding?
This is it's like an old theater.
That would be the coolest wedding venue ever.
So we decided on Bob's Pizza. It's in one of the oldest bars in the country. Look at this original mantle and cash register. It's a very cool town. So this is an original mercantile. The guy down in the information center said all the stuff on the shelves were left, and it's just like it was from the 1860s.
And this is some of the merchandise that they would have purchased. And those are shoes in the box.
From the 1800s. He said the store is just like it would be, the people would be buying from when this town was booming. And I'll show you the windows. They've got the windows set up just like it would be to attract people.
You see it in there?
All right, for all our YouTube subscribers, our members, I got our postcards for this month, and I'll be mailing them out in about 2 weeks. So Virginia City's where you're getting your postcard from, but I'm not going to tell you or show you what the card looks like. Check the description down below if you want to become a member of our channel too.
Oh, is this where they would have brought their gold?
Yeah, I think this is where they would bring their gold to sell it.
See the picture?
And they would test it here. It's got the laboratory, all the chemicals back in the back.
Weigh it, measure it.
Oh, yeah.
So this is another old mercantile. This one's in much nicer shape than the one we went in earlier.
All the spices.
You got all your spices up there, cooking stuff,
Bread.
bread. This is really cool. Look at the old register right there, the old cash register. Wallpaper ceilings. Old wood stove to keep it warm.
And the
Paper to wrap your goods in.
oh, even seeds.
Yep, you got your seeds. Look at your old
Canned goods.
corn syrup there, canned goods. What you think, Cindy?
This is really cool.
Look up on the top shelf up there. Mrs. Olson, Mrs. Olson, are you there? Oh, this is an old tailor's shop. Now, I hate to keep beating this point to death, but this is actual clothes that were here and garments that were from the, what do we say, the 1860s?
Uh-huh.
And display cases of how things were.
This is really cool. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that even in a museum.
No.
Not this many.
You wonder how they gathered all this stuff, or if it was all left behind.
Could have all been left behind.
Is it open?
We're already drinking.
Yeah.
We're already
Hello. So are y'all period actors, or
No, we're
that's
actually
just
just waiting to get our photo taken. Is
how you doing? Okay.
All right, he's shooting a little documentary here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold it up. I'm about to do it.
Here's the old fire truck tours. And this old store is modern on the inside. Cindy's gonna go in and check it out. This is the old Virginia City Trading Company. I'm gonna walk further down the street. There's just some cool buildings. Oh, the old blacksmith place. This building's in pretty bad shape, but wow. Look at these old log storefronts.
I know, it's just awesome that they've kept all the outside so historic.
Yep, watch your steps. Here's the old opera, live theater.
Go and look at the ticket booths and
What do you think about the flight?
So we're walking up on the old train depot. So I'm gonna flip it around and check this out. Look at the tracks. Now I think you can take the train and ride it. Here's some of the old buildings that are still standing, or at least the fronts are. I just love how they've kept everything historic. And they've turned the inside into a modern shop. All right, looks like we got a train pulling into the station. It's definitely not a fast train. Looks like they're closed. They've got a stick across.
You're like, yeah. He says no. Oh. That was rude.
Hey, puppy. So here's another mercantile. Oh look, it was also the post office. It's got all the shoes up on the top. A couple old saddles. I didn't realize women wear such low-cut outfits back then. Cindy, you need a new washing machine, baby?
Yeah.
It says Rocky Mountain
Telephone company.
Telephone Company.
Oh, look.
Look in the window over here, Susan.
Very progressive.
Nope, yeah.
I think what I'm having the most fun with is the wooden sidewalks. Here's an old dress shop.
We found the tailor shop earlier.
Wow, look how low the ceilings were, but people were a lot shorter, weren't they?
Yes.
This says dry goods and notions. I'm not sure what a notion is.
Sewing.
Oh,
Sewing notions.
sewing notions. Some weird undergarments.
See all the lace and stuff? Those
Yeah.
are notions.
Gotcha. Perfect. Old knitting needles made of wood, twine,
Thread.
thread.
And see, there's the buttons and the, you know, fasteners. Socks, hosiery.
What? Shoot somebody.
Says Colorado Store Jewelry Store.
What is it? Butter?
I bet you they bought gold in here too. Look at all the different scales they used.
China.
So this is a store you went to when you made it big, when you hit the gold.
What did you get?
The toy store.
Baby dolls. And clothes. Toy irons and stuff.
Well, I know it's not real. It's just a mannequin.
So this is an old stable and where you could store your wagons.
This is Victor's house in Nevada City.
Oh my gosh, your grandmother used to have that same sofa.
What's this one?
That one, yeah.
I know.
No, it would be
a lot of
this one.
people recognize a lot of the furniture.
Yes. Well, I think she actually had that gold chair too.
So y'all are a functioning
Yep.
hotel?
Yep.
Awesome.
Just
The-
in May to October.
Okay.
Cool.
See what this is. Cindy, watch your step on all those downhills. No, this is the old newspaper office with the printing presses.
Oh, wow.
How cool is this?
And look at the huge printing press.
And we thought maybe it was a church.
Because of the what?
All right, Virginia City was really cool. Nevada City seems a lot smaller. They say that a lot of movies and stuff are shot here because this looks more authentic.
Even though it's not really.
Even though it's not really. You heard it here first.
Well, but that's what the guy at the information center said.
All right,
He
well,
said
we've
a lot
got-
of this has been rebuilt.
Yeah, so we've got another visitor center, the Charles A. and Sue Ford. We'll see what they say.
One of the first places they lived was in the Gilbert.
Soda fountain.
It's an old soda fountain.
Little baby boy.
Cool.
He's the only child. And they eventually bought the Rockwell house, and they completely restored that to its Victorian elegance. It had its own life.
So
Here's the train that we just left in Virginia City pulling up. They've got some of the old rail cars here at the train depot. It looks like this part of the train yard is blocked off. I don't know why they'd block us off. I guess they don't want us to climb up on them. Pretty cool stuff. There's the Nevada City Hotel. The old Star Bakery. I don't know if that was a house.
Side and see. Guess that's where you hitch your horses.
Yep, hitch your horse to that.
Guys, this is a busy street, okay?
Let me see, is there anything? No, it's so dilapidated in there. So you think this is like a little house here on Main Street?
No, it may have been.
It looks like a restaurant. If you look in the window, it's part of this.
Yeah. But this looks like maybe it used to be an old saloon.
I don't know, but we're on Wood Street.
Oh, so this is open from 7 to 2. 7 days a week.
So it's a little restaurant that's still still working. This is the side and back of the old hotel.
So, one thing that thing in the information center said that's different from Virginia City and
Nevada City
is the guy who restored. He didn't try to restore the town. He just tried to
prop it up.
What was the word he used? Not restore, repair or something.
Repaired so it wouldn't collapse.
So it wouldn't collapse. He did just enough to them where they would stay upright.
Here's the
for
old
us to see.
swinging saloon doors. Pat Garrett probably went through those.
So that we could see what it looked like, but not restore it to where it can still be used or
Now,
occupied.
What I liked about Virginia City better, look at this old,
Was that
you could look in,
Yeah, was that they had some of the old shops
open.
with some of the merchandise so that you could look inside and see visually what they would have been buying, what they, you know, to give you more of a real life feel.
And this says ticket office.
There's the saddle company.
Oh, back there. We'll see if we can walk back there. That looks open. Found a book about Cindy. It's called Bad Girls.
I wonder if that gets you into all of that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. So to get behind the fence, you have to pay. And we all know that
Alex thrifty.
I'm thrifty. Here's the old stable. Oh, here's the old 5 and 10 cent store. It's called
Cheap Cash store.
Cheap Cash.
So see, theirs is paid,
Right.
whereas in Virginia City you could go and look.
And theirs here are in better shape. But I like the way they had it in Virginia City better. But you can see back there, there's an old house.
Think about it. This is the Living History Museum, where they usually have people in period
Clothes.
Gotcha. Kind of like back home, Charlestown Landing.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have to pay people to...
And it's a town back there, and you wonder how much of that is original and how much of it's fake. But this is the area they use for movies.
Or that's what the guy at the Information Center in Virginia City said.
Yep. So let's cross over the street.
It's cool though.
Yep.
I mean, it would have been cool to go in there and look at it, but...
And if we would have had more time...
It's late in the day, and we don't want to rush through.
And if we would have had the kids.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is the Nevada City Engine House, built in 1998. So I guess this is where... I don't know what it was. Looks like it's part of the train yard.
Yeah, because it looks like the train would have gone into there, could drive into there.
Ah, so this is where they worked on the train. Ah, it's open here. Yeah, this is where they brought the trains in.
To do repairs.
To do repairs.
Oh, look, and there's even a lower.
Oil change bay.
I don't know. But they could take the planks up.
Yeah. So I guess we can walk down.
Or to work on the wheels or what, you know.
So do you think we can walk down here, or the arrow's only pointing this way?
I say we go back up to the road and walk up.
Okay. Now, these are old railroad cars, but they don't have the wheels on them anymore. Looks like maybe a barber shop or something. Oh, that was Dr. Don B.Y.A.M. Residence, maybe? Yeah, there's this sign. So this concludes our kind of tour of Virginia City and Nevada City. And Cindy just made a good point. You want to say it again? What the guy said?
Well, the guy at the Information Center in Virginia City, that is more authentic as to exactly what the town looked like, because all the buildings and stuff are still original.
Even the shops that you went into, they had the old wallpaper on the walls.
The ceiling tiles, you know, the tin tiles.
Right.
They had all of that sort of stuff. They even had some of the old cash registers and mantles and things like that that would have been in the shops. So to me, that's more authentic. Whereas the guy who restored isn't the right word, but the guy who saved this area in Nevada City, he probably tried to make it as authentic as he could.
Right.
But it did burn down.
No, it was collapsing.
And
so some of the structures were altered.
Right, and so you don't know how authentic it is, although it looks pretty authentic.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents worth. Cindy's 2 cents worth department.
A great day trip.
Oh, yes. It's a really cool place. It's really cool to see.
So these towns are not on 191. They're off kind of the beaten path, but they're an hour from West Yellowstone. They're about a half hour, 40 minutes from Big Sky, or an hour to an hour and 15 minutes from Bozeman. So they're kind of an in-between point, but I think if you're going to come to the area,
stop by, see Nevada City, see Virginia City, and then Ennis is just a short little trip away, and their little downtown area, although we didn't get out and look,
we drove through,
was really cool looking.
We got gas because what did I do again?
You forgot to get gas.
I forgot to get gas. So we did stop at the convenience store in Ennis, but...
Right, and I would like to explore Ennis.
On another day.
Alex gets worried when I say that because he thinks that means I want to spend money.
No, I know that's what it means. All right, so hey, on your next adventure, maybe you'll come here, but maybe we'll see you down the road. Thanks for watching.